Hi friends, welcome you all to Think Max. We are in class 11 Max, chapter 10, Conic sections. In this session, we are going to discuss the example problems in the NCERT book. So, all the example problems 1 to 16 will be discussed in this session. Okay. So, example 1, find an equation of the circle with center at 0, 0 and radius r. So we have to find the equation of the circle with center 0, 0 and radius is r. So we know the general equation of the circle. So equation of circle with center h, k and radius r is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. So this is the general equation of the circle. Here what is center? Center is at 0, 0. That means h is equal to 0 and k is 0. So center is in general, center is denoted by h, k. Here the center is at 0, 0. So h will be equal to 0 and k will be equal to 0. Therefore, what is the required equation? So we have to substitute h0 here, k0 here. So it will be x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equal to r square. So x minus 0 is x. So you can write x square plus y minus 0 is y square equal to r square. So this is the equation of the circle with center 0, 0 and radius r. Next one. Find the equation of the circle with center minus 3, 2 and radius 4. Okay. So in the same way we have equation of the circle. In general, it is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. So here h, k is the center of the circle. Okay. Now what is center here given? What is given here? It is given that center of the circle h, k is minus 3, 2. That means h is equal to minus 3 and k is equal to 2. And the radius. So radius is given as 4. Now we have to find the equation. So the required equation is instead of x, not instead of x, instead of h, we have to put minus 3 whole square plus y minus, what is k? It is 2. Y minus 2 whole square equal to radius is 4. So it is 4 square. So it is minus into minus is plus. So x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square equal to 4 square is 16. So this is the required equation of the circle. Clear? Understood? So moving on to the next one. Example 3. Find the center and radius of the circle x square plus y square plus 8x plus 10y minus 8 equal to 0. So we have to convert this equation of the circle to general format x minus h the whole square. Okay. Now, so general equation of circle is given as x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. This is the general equation of the circle. Now what is given? It is given that x square plus y square plus 8x plus 10y minus 8 equal to 0. Now we have to convert this to general format. So first collect the x term. So x square and 8x. So x square plus 8x. Next collect the y term. Y square plus 10y and have the constant separate. Now we have to convert this to x minus h the whole square. Okay. Now we have here 8. Just divide by 2. 8 by 2 is 4. So we will be writing x plus 4 the whole square. Okay. So in x plus 4 whole square we will be having, what is a plus b the whole square? A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we have a square is x square, 2ab is 8x, and we will be having in extra b square, which is 4 square. So we will be having 16 extra. So we have to remove that. So in minus 8, we have to remove that 16. Okay. Now in the same way, next to y, it is y square plus 10y. Just divide by 2, 10 by 2, it is 5. So we have to write y plus 5 the whole square. In this, we will have y square plus 10y plus 25. So we have to remove that 25. Okay. Now what will happen now? It is x plus 4 the whole square plus y plus 5 the whole square. Now if we calculate this, minus 25 minus 8 minus 6 will give you minus 49 equal to 0. Now we need x minus h whole square. So instead of writing plus, we can write minus into minus. Minus into minus is plus. So we can write it as x minus minus 4 whole square. Okay. Next, in the same way here, y minus minus 5 whole square. We need the format x minus h, so that we will get center of the circle. So y minus minus 5 the whole square. This minus 49, we can take it to the right hand side. So it will be equal to plus 49. Minus will become plus. So now this x minus minus 4 the whole square plus y minus minus 5 the whole square equal to this 49 can be written as 7 square. So now this is 1, this is 2. So if you compare both, you will find h is minus 4, k is minus 5 and r is 7. So comparing 1 and 2, we will get h is equal to minus 4, k is equal to minus 5, r is equal to 7. Therefore, center is minus 4 comma minus 5. So radius equal to 7. So these are the values we will be getting. Okay, clear? Understood? So moving on to the fourth example. Find the equation of the circle which passes through the points 2 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4 and whose center lies on the line x plus y equal to 2. Now we have to find the equation of the circle. And this equation of the circle is passing through the point 2 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4. And the center is lying on the line x plus y equal to 2. Now what we know the general equation. So general equation of circle. It is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equal to r square. Here what is center? Center is h comma k. Okay. Now what is given here? The equation of the circle. So this circle is passing through the point 2 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4. That means we have x comma y values. So as it passes through means, as it passes through, x comma y values are 2 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4. So we have to substitute those values in this equation. Okay. So circle passes through 2 comma minus 2. So if it passes through 2 comma minus 2, instead of x we can put 2. 2 minus h the whole square, and instead of y we can put minus 2. So minus 2 minus k the whole square equal to r square. Now we expanding this, what we will get? 2 minus h whole square is 2 square. So it is 4 minus 2ab. So minus 2 into 2 into h. So 2 into 2, 4, 4 into h. So it is 4h plus h square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Next. It is minus 2 minus k whole square. So if we expand this, minus 2 whole square is also 4. Now if you multiply, so minus of minus 2, it is plus 2. So 2 into minus k. I'm sorry what I am doing. So here 2 into minus 2. Okay, here is one minus. So here as the sign has negative, we will be having the formula minus. So it will be plus 4. So plus 4k. So plus 4k, and minus k whole square is plus k square equal to r square. So now we have to simplify this. So if we simplify this, we will get h square plus k square minus 4h plus 4k, and what did I miss here? Yes, I missed 4 here. So 4 minus 4h plus h square plus 4 will come. This 4. Okay. So it is 4 plus 4, it is 8 equal to r square. Okay. Now this is the equation. So let us name this equation as 1. Now this circle also passes through another point. What are the points? 3 comma 4. So if it passes through 3 comma 4, we can substitute x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4 equal to r square. So if we expand this, a minus b the whole square, a square which is 9 minus 2ab. So minus 2 into 3 into h. So it is minus 6h plus h square. In the same way, expanding this, it is 16 minus 2 into 4 into k. So it is 8k plus k square equal to r square. So you have h square plus k square, then minus 6h, then minus 8k, 9 plus 16, it is 25. So plus 25 equal to r square. So this is the second equation. Now we have center lies on the line x plus y equal to 2. So what is the center here? H comma k. So center h comma k lies on x plus y equal to 2. That means x is equal to h and y is equal to k. So this implies h plus k is equal to 2. So this is the third equation. Now we have to solve all these equations 1, 2 and 3 to get the value of h and k. Now what I am going to do means I am going to subtract 1 minus 2. If you subtract 1 minus 2, this h square and k square gets cancelled. So I am going to do 1 minus 2. So h square minus h square gets cancelled. K square minus k square gets cancelled. Minus 4h minus, you have minus 6h. This is first one, and subtracting k. So you have 4k minus, here it is minus 8k, and the constant here is 8. Here it is 25. As we are subtracting, we will have minus 25. And this r square minus r square gets cancelled, so it will be 0. So minus 4h minus into minus plus 6h. Here we have 4k Minus into minus, it is plus. So plus 12k plus 8 minus 25 is minus 17. So we will write minus 17 equal to 0. So minus 4h plus 6h is 2h. And k, what about k? 4k plus 8k, not 12k, 4k plus 8k. 4k plus 8k is 12k minus 17 equal to 0. Now from this 3, we will be getting, if we get k or h, suppose I am going to get k. So k will be equal to 2. If h comes to the right hand side, it will be minus h. So let us name this equation as 3. So what we can do, we can substitute 3 in, let us name this as 4, in fourth one. So instead of k, I should substitute 2 minus h. Minus 17 equal to 0. So it will be 2h, 12 twos are 24, minus 12h minus 17 equal to 0. So this is the equation. From this we have to get h. So let me erase these parts. So what we have, 2h minus 12h. So 2 minus 12 is minus 10h. What about constant? Constant is here 24 minus 17. So 24 minus 17 is 7. So it is plus, not so, 24 minus 17 is 7. So 7 equal to 0. That means minus 10h will be equal to this, plus 7 will become minus 7 on the other side. So both the negatives get cancelled. So h will be equal to 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 is 0.7. So we can substitute h is equal to 0.7 in third equation. So k will be equal to 2 minus 0.7, which is 1.3. So we got h, we got k. Now we need to find r square. So let us substitute in this equation. Okay, let us substitute in this equation to get r square. So it is 3 minus h, 3 minus 0.7 whole square plus 4 minus k. K is 1.3 whole square, which is equal to r square. So 3 minus 0.7 is 2. Yes, 3 minus 0.7, what will get? 2.3. Yes, 2.3 whole square plus 4 minus 1.3. So let us subtract 4.0, 1.3. So 10 minus 3 is 7, 3 minus 1 is 2. So we will get 2.7, the whole square equal to r square. So now we are expanding this. What is 2.3 whole square? So let us calculate by erasing this. So 2.3 whole square. First let us calculate 23 into 23. 3 threes are 9, 2 threes are 6, 3 twos are 6, 2 twos are 4. So it is 9, 6 plus 6, 12, balance 1, 529. So we will be having two decimals. So it is 5.29. Now we have to calculate 2.7 into 2.7. So let us first find 27 into 27. So 27 into 27. 7 sevens 49, balance 4. 2 sevens are 14, plus 4 it is 18. 7 twos are 14, balance 1. 2 twos are 4, 5. So it is 9, 12, balance 1. So it is 7. So you have 7.29 equal to r square. Now we have to add. So r square will be 9 plus 9, 18, balance 1, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 1 it is 5, and 5 plus 7 it is 12. So r square equal to 12.58. So we found h, we found k, we found r square. So therefore we can substitute in this equation. Therefore equation of the circle is x minus 0.7 whole square plus y minus 1.3 whole square equal to r square, which is 12.58. So this is the required result. Clear? Do you understand? Shall we move on to the next one? Example 5. Example 5. Find the coordinates of the focus axis, the equation of the directrix and latus rectum of the parabola y square equal to 8x. If it is y square equal to 8x, then the parabola will be symmetrical about x-axis. Now we have to check whether it is in positive side of x-axis or negative side of x-axis. Here there is no negative sign. So that means the parabola is in positive side of x-axis. So this is the way parabola will be there. Okay. So let me start the solution. So since y square equal to 8x, the general equation of parabola will be y square equal to 4ax. This is the general equation of parabola when the parabola is symmetrical about x-axis and is in the positive side of x-axis. Now if you compare both this y square equal to 8x and y square equal to 4ax, we see that 4a equal to 8. Then a will be equal to 8 divided by 4, which is 2. So this is the focus. So the focus will be here f a comma 0. So here a is 2. So the focus is a comma 0, that is 2 comma 0. Now we will have the directrix here. So the directrix for this equation is x is equal to minus a. So therefore directrix equation is x is equal to minus 2. Next one, we have to find latus rectum. What is the formula for latus rectum? Latus rectum is 4a. So it is 4 into a is 2, which is 8. So these are the values. We can easily get these values if you know the format of the standard form of the parabola. Clear? So moving to example 6. Find the equation of the parabola with focus 2, 0 and directrix x equal to minus 2. So the directrix is at x is equal to minus 2. So this is the negative side of x-axis. So this equation is x is equal to minus 2. If the directrix is in negative side of x, then the parabola will be positive side of x. So here the focus is at 2 comma 0. So f is at 2 comma 0. So then what do you mean by that? That means a is equal to 2. So if a is equal to 2, so if the parabola is symmetrical about x-axis and is in the positive side of x-axis, then the equation of the parabola is y square equal to 4ax. Okay. So let me start. So equation of the parabola. Parabola is y square equal to 4ax. Here what is focus? Focus is 2 comma 0. That means a is equal to 2. Therefore, y square equal to 4 into 2 into x. So it is 8x. That means y square equal to 8x is the equation of the parabola. Very simple, isn't it? Yes. Next, example 7. Find the equation of the parabola with vertex at 0, 0 and focus at 0, 2. So the focus is at 0, 2. Here is the focus. That means the parabola will be symmetrical about y-axis and it will be in the positive side of y-axis. The focus is here, so the parabola will be in the positive side of y-axis. So if it is symmetrical about y-axis and is in the positive side, then x square equal to 4ay is the equation of the parabola. Okay. Now, so in the same way, equation of parabola. Equation of parabola is x square equal to 4ay. So what is the focus given? Focus is given as 0 comma 2. So it is, that means focus generally is 0 comma a. So a will be equal to 2. Therefore, what will be the equation? X square equal to 4 into 2 into y equal to 8y. That means x square equal to 8y is the equation of the parabola. Simple, isn't it? So moving on to the next example, example 8. Find the equation of the parabola which is symmetrical about y-axis and passes through the point 2 comma minus 3. So this parabola is symmetrical about y-axis. So it will be in the above the x-axis or below the x-axis. But it passes through 2 comma minus 3. So 2 comma minus 3 means x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. So this point 2 comma minus 3 will lie in the fourth quadrant. That means the parabola will be in this negative side of y-axis. So the parabola will be here. So this is the point 2 comma minus 3. So if the parabola is downwards, then the equation is x square equal to minus 4ay. So this is the equation of the parabola symmetrical about y-axis and in the negative side of y-axis. Okay. So therefore, let me start the solution. Equation of parabola. Equation of parabola is x square equal to minus 4ay. This parabola passes through 2 comma minus 3. So it satisfies x and y. So parabola passes through 2 comma minus 3. Therefore we can substitute x is equal to 2. So 2 square equal to minus 4 into a into y is minus 3. So 2 square is 4 equal to minus into minus plus. So plus 4 into 3, 12a. Or you can write 12a equal to 4. So a will be equal to 4 by 12 which is equal to 1 by 3. So we get a is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore equation of parabola is x square equal to minus 4 into a is 1 by 3 into y. So x square will be minus 4 by 3y. So this is the equation of the parabola symmetrical about y-axis and facing downwards. Clear children? Understood? So shall we move on to the ninth one? So example 9, find the coordinates of the foci, the vertices, the length of major axis, the length of minor axis, the eccentricity and the latest rectum of the ellipse x square by 25 plus y square by 9 equal to 0. So this is the equation of the ellipse. So with this equation, we have to find out the coordinates of foci vertices and length of major axis and minor axis, eccentricity and latest rectum of the ellipse. Okay. Now, let me start the solution. So here what is the equation of the ellipse? Equation of the ellipse is x square by 25 plus y square by 9 equal to 0. So this can be written as x square by 25 can be written as 5 square and 9 can be written as 3 square. So here this is greater than 3. That is 5 is greater than 3. That means A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, then it will be, major axis will be x axis. Okay, now let us know the formulas. So equation x square by a square plus y square by b square. So here A is greater than B. So the major axis will be x-axis. So therefore c square is a square minus b square. What is the focus? It is plus or minus c comma 0. And vertices is plus or minus a comma 0. Length of major axis is 2a. Length of minor axis is 2b. Eccentricity is c by a. Latus rectum is 2b square a. So from this, all will be same for both the equation. Only for if A is less than B, then it will be in y-axis. Major axis will be y-axis. So C square formula is same. Only the coordinate of OC and vertices will change. So here it will be in x, and for this equation x square by b square plus y square by a square will be in y coordinate. Okay. Now we found here it is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So this means general equation of the ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 here. Yes, this is this is 1 here, not 0. This is 1. Yes. X square by 25 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So we have, this is the general equation of the variables. That means here you have a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3. Then how to find out c square? So c square is a square minus b square. So a square is 25, b square is 9. So 25 minus 9 is 16. That means c is equal to plus or minus 4. So we got the value of 4 as c. So therefore what will be the focus? So 4c is plus or minus c comma 0, which is equal to plus or minus 4 comma 0. This is the focus. Next, what is vertices? Vertices is plus or minus a comma 0. What is a? A is 5. So plus or minus 5 comma 0. Next we have to find length of major axis and minor axis. So length of major axis. So major axis is 2a. So 2a means 2 into 5, which is 10. In the same way, length of minor axis. So minor axis length is 2b. So it is 2 into 3, which is 6. Next we have to find eccentricity. Eccentricity formula is E is equal to C by A. So what is C? C is 4. So it is 4 divided by, what is A? A is 5. So it is 4 by 5. Next you have to find at last latus rectum. So latus rectum is 2b square by A. So 2 into b square is 9 and A is 5. So it is 18 by 5. This is the latus rectum. Okay. So just you have to find out what is the major axis. Then you can easily find out the coordinate of focus vertices. If it is major axis in x-axis, the coordinate will be plus or minus c comma 0. And vertices will be plus or minus a comma 0. If the major axis is in y-axis, then coordinate of focus will be 0 comma plus or minus c, and vertices will be 0 comma plus or minus c. That is the only difference. Clear? So moving on to the next one, next problem. 10th one. Find the coordinate of the focus, vertices, length of major axis and minor axis, and eccentricity of the ellipse. 9x square plus 4y square equal to 36. So what is given? it is given that 9x square plus 4y square equal to 36. We have x square by some value, y square by some value equal to 1. So to make this 36 as 1, we are going to divide throughout by 36. So dividing by 36 on both sides, we will get 9x square by 36 plus 4y square by 36 equal to 36 by 36. So it is 4, 9 fours are 36. So 9 gets cancelled and this will be 4. So it will be x square by 4 plus y square by, as it is 9 fours, this will be 9. So divided by 9 equal to 1. Now if you compare here, a square equal to 4 and b square equal to 9. That means a is less than b. So a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, a is less than b. So major axis is y here. Okay, major axis will be y. Clear? So let me write the table. So major axis will be the y-axis here. So therefore, what are the values it takes? So it is x square by b square. That means b square will be 4 and a square will be 9. Okay. So we have to take b square equal to 4 and a square equal to 9. That means b is equal to plus or minus 2 and a is equal to plus or minus 3. So as a and b are the lengths, we can take only the positive values. So b is equal to 2 and a is equal to 3. Then according to the axis and positive quadrants, negative quadrants, we can substitute the value of plus or minus 2. So we found the value of a and b. Next step we have to find c. So c square is a square minus b square. So a square is 9, b square is 4, which is equal to 5. So we get c square equal to 5. That means c is equal to, so 5 if you take root, it is root 5. So c is equal to root 5. So we got root 5 here. So therefore focus. So what is focus or foci? We have two focus in the ellipse. So we will write it as in the plural F-O-C-I, foci. So it is plus or 0, comma, plus or minus c. As it is in the y-axis, that major axis is in y, we will get 0, comma, plus or minus c. So which is equal to 0, comma, plus or minus root 5 is the foci. Next, vertices. Vertices is 0, comma, plus or minus c. So it is 0, comma, plus or minus 3. Next, we have to find length of major axis. So length of major axis is same. Length of major axis is 2a, which is 2 into 3, it is 6. And length of minor axis. So minor axis is 2b, which is equal to 2 into 2, which is 4. Eccentricity. What is the eccentricity formula? It is C by A. So eccentricity E is equal to C by A. So C here is root 5 and A here is 3. So it is root 5 by 3. Lattice rectum is not us. So you can find out. Just if I find out, it is 2b square by A. So 2 into, what is b square? B square is 4. 4 by, what is A? It is 3. So it is 8 by 3. Okay. Just you have to know what is the major axis. Then according to that, focus and vertices will change. Then all other formulas are same. So if you substitute the values in the formula, you will get all the values. Clear? So moving on to the 11th one. Find the equation of the ellipse whose length of the major axis is 20 and foci are 0, comma, plus or minus 5. So they gave the length of the major axis. So length of the major axis formula is 2a. So Let me start. What is given? Length of major axis is given as 20. Its formula is 2a. 2a is equal to 20. So a will be 20. As 2 is in product, it will come to division. So it will be 10. So we get a is equal to 10. Next, what is given? Foci. Foci is 0, comma plus or minus 5. Here if you see this coordinate, y coordinate, you have the foci in y coordinate. That means, what do you mean by that? For if the foci is in y coordinate, then major axis is the y axis. Okay. So major axis is the y axis. So therefore, this will be 0, comma plus or minus c. This is equal to 0, comma plus or minus c. Therefore, c is equal to 5. So we got a is equal to 10 and c is equal to 5. Now we have to find b. So what is the formula? We already learned in the previous one. So c square equal to a square minus b square. So we have to apply that. So c square equal to a square minus b square. So c square means 5 square, which is 25. A square means 100 minus b square. So bringing this minus b square to left hand side, it will become plus b square. On the left hand side we have 100. Bring this 25 to right hand side, it will become minus 25. So b square will be equal to 75. Okay. So the focus is in y axis. If it is in y axis, major axis will be y axis. If it is so, what is the equation? The equation will be x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1. So this is the equation of the ellipse when major axis is y square. So it is x square by, what is b square? B square is 75 plus y square by a is 10. So a square will be 100 equal to 1. So this is the equation of the ellipse with the given condition. Clear? Very easy, isn't it? So moving on to example 13. Find the equation of the ellipse whose major axis along the x-axis and passing through the points 4, 3 and minus 1, 4. So here they gave the major axis is along the x-axis. So the equation of the ellipse will be x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So they gave major axis is along x-axis. That means equation of ellipse will be x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So this is the equation of the ellipse. Now they gave the passing through points. So from this we have to find A, B and C. So ellipse passes through, what are the points? 4, 3 and minus 1, 4. So we can substitute instead of x, y, we can substitute 4, 3 here. So what happens to 1? It is 16 by a square plus this 3 square is 9 by b square equal to 1. Again, if you apply minus 1, 4, minus 1 whole square is 1. So 1 by a square, 4 to the power 2 is 16. So 16 by b square equal to 1. Now, from this, I am going to find out the value of 1 by a square. So if you keep 1 by a square here, bring the remaining to right hand side. So it will be 1 minus 16 by b square. Okay. So we can substitute this value here. So let me keep this as second equation. This is third one. So I am going to substitute 3 in 2. Okay, so this is 16 by a square. So 16 into 1 by a square. So 1 by a square is 1 minus 16 by b square plus 9 by b square equal to 1. Okay, so now bringing this 16 here. 16 into 1 is 16 minus 16 into 16 is 256 by b square plus 9 by b square equal to 1. So 16 minus, so now if you check, the LCM is same for both. So it is b square. So it will be minus 256 plus 9 equal to 1. So 256 minus 9, it is 247. So here negative sign is for bigger number. So it will be minus 247 by b square equal to 1. Okay. So we need b square. So this b square has negative, or let it be. So we have minus 247 by b square. On the other side we have 1. 16 is left out. So bring that 16 to right side. It will be minus 16. So we will get minus 247 by b square equal to 1 minus 16 is minus 50. Now both the negatives gets cancelled. So we get 247 by b square equal to 50. Okay. So just to cross multiply, 247 equal to 15b square. That means b square will be equal to 247 divided by this 15 will come to denominator. So we got b square equal to 247 by 50. So we can substitute that value in the third equation. So substituting in 3, 1 by a square equal to 1 minus 16 divided by 247 by 50. So which is equal to 1 minus 16. If there is a denominator in the division, just make it as a product and reverse it. So it will be 15 divided by 247. So what is 16 into 15? 16 into 15 is 240. So 1 minus 240 by 247. So which is equal to, if I take 247 as LCM, it will be 247 minus 240 divided by 247, which is equal to 7 by 247. But it is 1 by a square is 7 by 47. So it is a square equal to, just reverse it, 247 by 7. So we got a square and we got b square. Now our work is to find equation of the ellipse. So if we substitute here, we will get the equation of the ellipse. Before that, let me erase these. Ellipse passes through. Okay. So just we have to substitute the value of a square and b square here. So x square divided by, what is a square? It is 247 by 7 plus y square divided by b square is 247 by 15 equal to 1. So just we can take this to the numerator by reversing. So if you reverse, it will be 7x square by 247 plus 15y square by 247 equal to 1. So if you multiply throughout by 247, here it gets cancelled. So 7x square. Here also it gets cancelled. So 15y square equal to 1 into 247 is same. So it is 247. So this is the equation of the ellipse with the given condition. Clear? Do you understand? So shall we move on to the next example? Example 14. Example 14 is find the coordinates of the foci, vertices, eccentricity, the length of the lattice rectum of the hyperbola. So it is dealing with hyperbola. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. So in this 14th one, there are two parts. So the first part is here. Second part is in the next page. So it is x square minus by 9 minus y square by 16 equal to 1. Now let us learn the hyperbola equation. So if you check here, in hyperbola we have a square b square. But if you check the numerator, if it is in x-axis, it will be x square by a square. If it is in y-axis, it will be y square by a square. Okay. Here the numerator changes. In ellipse, denominator changes. In hyperbola, the numerator changes. Here it is x square by a square. So it is in x-axis. So this is in x-axis. Okay. So if it is in x-axis, we have focus as plus or minus c comma 0, vertices as plus or minus a comma 0, length of major axis is 2a, length of minor axis is 2b, eccentricity is c by a, latest rectum is 2b square a. As we did for the ellipse, we have to follow the same procedure. Okay. So this is in x-axis. That means a square equal to 9 and b square equal to 60. That means a is the length. So we can take the positive 3 and b is also the length. We have to take the positive 4. Okay. Then it will become plus or minus 4 according to the position of the focus in x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now we have to find the foci, vertices, eccentricity. As in the previous problem, as such, we have to find the value of c square. So c square is a square plus b square. So a square is 9, b square is 16, which is equal to 25. So c square equal to 25 means c is equal to 5. So we found the value of a, b and c. Now we come to find foci. So the foci is, as it is in x-axis, it is plus or minus c comma 0. So c is 5. So it is plus or minus 5 comma 0. Next we have to find vertices. So vertices is plus or minus a comma 0, which is equal to a is 3 plus or minus 3 comma 0. Next we have to find length of major axis, which is 2a. 2a, which is equal to 2 into a is 3, which is equal to 6. Next, length of minor axis. Minor axis is 2b. 2 into b is 4, so it is 8. Next, we have to find eccentricity. Eccentricity is E is equal to C by A. So C value is 5 and A value is 3. So it is 5 by 3. Last one, latest rectum. So latest rectum is 2b square by A. So it is 2 into b square is 16 and A is 3. So it is 2 into 16, 32 by 3. So this is the value of latest rectum. Clear children? Do you understand? Any doubts in it? So shall we move on to the second part? Yes. So the second part is y square minus 16x square equal to 1. So this can be written as, if you divide by 16, the coefficient of x square will be 1. So dividing by 16 on both sides, we will get y square by 16 minus x square, as we are dividing by 16. So y square by 16 minus x square divided by 1 equal to, here this is 16. Okay. So the question is wrong. This is 16. So dividing by 16, we will get 1. So y square minus 16x square equal to 16. So this is the equation. Now, if you compare the table, here you can see it is y square by a square. That means the hyperbola is in y-axis. Okay. So therefore, here also a square is 16 and b square is 1. So a will be equal to 4, b will be equal to 1. Next, we have to find c square, which is a square plus b square. So, a square is 16 plus 1, which is 17. So, c square equal to 17 means c will be root of 17. So, we found a, b, c. Next step is very simple. You have to find the foci. So the foci is 0, comma plus or minus c. So which is equal to 0, comma plus or minus root 17 vertices. So the vertices is 0, comma plus or minus e. As it is in y-axis, it is 0, comma plus or minus e. So it is 0, comma plus or minus a is 4. So what is length of major axis? So major axis, it is 2a, which is equal to 2 into a is 4, which is equal to 8. Next we need to find length of minor axis. So minor axis is 2b. So it is 2 into b is 1. So it is 2. Next eccentricity. Eccentricity is E is equal to C by A. So C is root 17 divided by A is 4. So root 17 by 4. Last one, latest rectum. So latest rectum is 2b square by A. So 2 into b square is 1, A is 4. So 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. So latest rectum is 1 by 2. Clear, children? Do you understand? Is it easy? Yes. So moving on to the 15th problem. Find the equation of the hyperbola with foci 0, comma plus or minus 3 and vertices 0, comma plus or minus 11 by 2. So if you check the foci and vertices, you have the y coordinate. So therefore, the hyperbola is in y axis. Okay. Now let me write the solution. So as the foci is 0, comma plus or minus 3. So the hyperbola is symmetrical about y-axis. So therefore, what is the equation of hyperbola? It is y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. Now, so the foci formula is 0, comma plus or minus c. So what is given here? It is 0, comma plus or minus 3. That means c is equal to 3. Next, vertices is given. So vertices is 0, comma plus or minus a, which is given as 0, comma plus or minus root 11 by 2. That means a is equal to root 11 by 2. Now what we have to find? We have to find b square. So we know c square equal to a square plus b square. So this is the formula for equation of hyperbola. Let me check it. Yes, c square equal to a square plus b square. Now we need to find b square. So c square minus a square will be b square. So therefore b square equal to c square. What is c? C is 3. So it is 9 minus a square. So root 11 whole square, the root gets cancelled and it will be 11 divided by 2 square is 4. So now taking 4 as LCM, it is 36 minus 11, which is 25 by 4. So b square equal to 25 by 4. Now we have to find out the equation of hyperbola. So it is y square by a square. So y square by, what is a square? A square is, a is root 11 by 2. So a square will be 11 by 4 minus x square divided by b square. B square is 25 by 4 equal to 1. So now taking this 11 by 4 to the numerator, it will be 4 by 11 minus x square into 4 by 25 equal to 1. So what we get here? So if we take the LCM as 11 into 25, which is 275 is the LCM. We have to cross multiply. So it is 25 into 4. 25 into 4 is 100. So 100 y square. 11 into 4 is 44 x square equal to 1. So just cross multiplying, we will get 100 y square minus 44 x square equal to 275. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. Clear? Understood? So shall we move on to the last problem of this examples? Example 16. Find the equation of the hyperbola whose foci are 0, plus or minus 12 and the length of the latest rectum is 36. Okay. So now here also the focus is in y-axis. So hyperbola is in y-axis. So what are all given as focus is 0, plus or minus 12. Hyperbola will be in y-axis. So if it is in y-axis, equation will be y square by a square plus, not plus, it is minus x square by b square equal to 1. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. Now what are all given? Foci. So what is the value of foci? It is 0, plus or minus c, which is given as 0, plus or minus 12. That means c is equal to 12. Okay, clear. Next, length of the latest rectum is given. So what is the formula for length of latest rectum? Latest rectum is 2b square by a. 2b square by a is given as 36. Okay, 2b square by a is given as 36. Now let us find out b square from this. So 2b square will be 36. This a will go to numerator. 36a. B square will be 36a divided by 2. So b square will be 18a. So we got b square. Next, we know that c square equal to a square plus b square. What is c? C is 12. So 12 square is 144 equal to a square. So what is a square? We don't know. B square is 18a. Now this is looking like quadratic equation. So a square plus 18a. Bring this 144 to other side. It will be minus 144 equal to 0. So here the product is minus 144 and the sum is 18. So this 144 can be written as 12 into 12. But 12 plus 12 doesn't make 18. So we have to find out some other product. 4 into 3 is 12. 4 into 3 is 12. So we can write 4 as 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 2 into 3. Now from this we have to find two numbers such that its difference or addition is 18 and product is minus 144. So if you see here, it is 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 doesn't make, so we can take another 2. So 12 2s are 24, remaining is 6. So if you check 24 and 6, the difference is 18 and 24 into 6 is 144. So you can write it as a square plus 24a minus 6a minus 144 equal to 0. Taking a outside, it will be a plus 24. Here taking minus 6 outside, it will be a plus 24 equal to 0. So it is a minus 6 is equal to 0 or a plus 24 equal to 0. So this value a will be 6. Here a will be minus 24. So A is the length, vertices. So that cannot be negative. So only we will mark negative as if it is in negative side of x-axis or y-axis, not the length as negative. So A negative will not be coming. So A is equal to 6. Okay. So this is the answer for A is equal to 6. Therefore, what will be equation? Equation is y square by a square. So a square is 36 minus x square by b square. What is b square? B square is 18a. So this implies b square equal to 18 into 6. 18 into 6 is 108. Divided by 108 equal to 1. So just taking 108 as LCM, you have to multiply here with 3. So 3y square minus x square equal to 1. That means 3y square minus x square equal to 108. So this is the required equation of hyperbola. Clear, children? Do you understand all the problems? If you have any doubts, you can comment me. Also, if you are able to follow my videos, just show your support by subscribing to Think Max. Also, just share among your friends. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching.